7,300. And I'm like, hello, YouTube. I am Gotta Just Be. I'm a whole life and wisdom speaker and lecturer. I empower individuals and corporations to transform their life through holistic wellness, through mindfulness, and different levels of consciousness. Today's particular video, we're going to be talking about challenging your ego and your inner being. And I want to let you know before I even get started, next Thursday, which is August 1st, sign up. It's on my website and it's linked in my link tree if you're on TikTok. Sign up for my upcoming course called Beyond Matter, Being the Observer. This course is going to change your life because it's going to really teach you how to be one in the unknown. Be the observer of your mind. Step out of your person where you and the Father become one. And everything changes. It's a game changer. But today, talking about challenging your ego and being your inner being, I want to share with you the levels of consciousness. Because a lot of people out there, you know, they got some phony macaroni people out there in the physical reality, you know, and they even got some people that come here passing through with me trying to see if I'm real. Some of y'all, when y'all first got here, y'all was looking at me, y'all was judging me. And she lying, what she want? She got offering time. What is she taking? She taking my dollars and she's billing stuff. No. But that's good though. That's necessary for you to learn discernment though, like, right? But sometimes when we have those type of things over and over where people are taking and stealing and we're watching the news and we're watching these crazy movies, then we start to wonder about all the reflections, like, right, with our discernment, well, our person, think everybody ain't good, right? Because our person, whoever we subscribe to in the physical, in the avatar suit, our person been through some things. Our person thought some things. Our person ain't looking through the eyes of God because our person got trauma now, like, right? So in the midst of that, our person is on a journey to get to know God or explore God, experience God all over again. So there's going to be for our person different levels of consciousness for our person to get there. Are y'all with me? Hey, Bakiba. Hey, Caddy. Y'all here? Hey, Heaven. All right. Thank you for the follow. So I want to go over, before we even get into actually that particular course. Wait a minute. Why am I going the wrong way? Okay, that was the way I was supposed to be going. So before we even get into, let me move this one over a little bit so y'all can see a little bit. Before we get into the course and other things, this is going to be levels to this here teaching, because it's not like I could just say, do this and you grasp it, because I'll take the foolish things to confound the wise. The person that we have become with all of the entanglement of all the things that we've learned in this physical reality that put us to sleep, right? The person, sometimes it's just hard for that person to be like, what you mean just be? What I gotta do with my hand? Because we're so busy doing, like, right? What I gotta do with my hand? But do I have to go get the shovel? And what I gotta run fast? I gotta walk like a dog? They think the person always thinks about doing, but it's not. Relax your mind, relax your doing. My name, God, is just be. So chill out. I'm gonna share something with you about your beingness, your levels of beingness, to return you back to God so you can understand where we at in life. So you have a person, we're challenging your ego. First of all, when I say challenge your ego, what I'm saying, I want you to understand how I'm expressing it. I'm saying your person. I'm saying if you were me, I'm saying challenge this black lady, the way this black lady behave, the way this black lady think, the way this black lady look at life. Like, right? That don't mean the way this black lady boast only. No. I mean when this black lady being humble and when she's being boastful. Everything that applies to this black lady, the good and the bad, because everything that this black lady is experiencing is God, but at different polarities of God. So in order for you to challenge your ego, when I say it, I'm saying challenge your whole person. I'm saying come out of her, my people. I'm saying you ain't even the body. You ain't real is what I'm saying. I'm saying all of you. I want you to get that before I continue. This is what I mean when I say challenge your ego. Whatever your name is. Your name by Kiba, challenge by Kiba. Your name Heaven, challenge Heaven. Your name Keith, challenge Keith. Whoever you are, you got that part? I've been going the wrong way for a minute. Yeah, but you never really get it wrong though. You never really get it wrong. Because you get off course so far off course, then guess what? You get back on course. You never really get it wrong. But here we go with the levels, and I want you to understand the levels. The levels of consciousness, the levels of what you're going to be challenging. Anybody conscious here? Anybody would say that they woke? Anybody? Anybody would say they conscious? Anybody don't know what consciousness is yet? Anybody looking at me crazy? Like, what is this lady talking about? Where you at with consciousness? I am. Anybody else? Bakiba says yes. Anybody else? Bluebird. Oh, hey, Bluebird. How you doing, babe? Anybody else? We only got 3 conscious people. Everybody else going to church on Sunday and waiting on Jesus to save them. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, Big Preacher. Okay. Candace. Okay. Okay. I see you. All right. Carla. Crystal. Okay. Okay. I am. I see y'all. Okay. We have some. I am, but I got a lot to learn. No, you just are. You just are. So I want to go over for you all who say you are conscious right now. I want to go over the 3 levels is based upon my person, my experience. And maybe you could tell me if there's another level. But keep in mind, when I talk about this here part, I could only, people that come to you talking to you about consciousness, but them are only talking about their person, what their person went through. Now my person going through these particular things for consciousness, but you might go past a level faster than me, or you probably came in here at the top tier level, right? Based upon how you set up your programming, right? But here we go. Hey, Casper, the first level of consciousness is mine. Could y'all agree with that? Everybody should be over there. And so if I would talk about this here particular level of consciousness, I'd say that's the moment when you find out that there's something called the law of attraction, right? That's the moment when you realize that life is a game and you thinking endless thoughts. And in this season, you find out about that law of attraction. It really kind of probably piss you off. Like, what the hell you mean? I create my own reality. So what? The hell you mean? I caused my life to be like this? Look, I don't want to hear that no more. Leave me the hell alone. Well, help me. You might be there. Anybody was there before? Anybody can relate to that? The first level. Mindfulness. Mindfulness. Anybody? Yes, it was crazy. Yes. That's how I start off. It's like, look, don't tell me that I've created this shit. Loan me some darn money. That's what you do. Oh, you the smarty pants? Okay, well, you help me create another one. Because we victims, like, right? Loan me some money, buy me a car. Since you got 2 cars, why don't you give me one of your cars? Or you manifested, or you think you greater than thou, like, right? Because we get mad with our mind, for our mind thinking the stuff that it was thinking based upon our trauma. That's level 1. All right? That's a level 1. Yeah. And I tested that. I dived in, backed off, and came back later. I said, just help me then. There you go. So I'm not alone. So now we can agree that level 1 is you finding out about your mind. And that sucker been playing you. And you don't even know, you have no idea what to do about it. Because the thoughts keep on coming. But then they got some people like, oh, you just got to change them. And you looking at them like, girl, if you don't go sit your butt down, change them. You might say, nah, I'm too old for all of that. because you might be, because conscious people really, the average is really late 30, early 40 when people be tapping into wanting to know more about themselves. Like you 30, 40 years old, change. Oh no, girl, it is what it is. I can't, I can't, this, we ain't changing nothing. So that's level number 1 of consciousness. You're thinking endless thoughts. That's what your beingness is all about. Your beingness is, it is chaos. And you done probably lost a job. You done probably lost a relationship. You done lost something. Your health ain't well. Because in that moment, you had to go through something. You had to get, life put you in a corner where you have to get sick and tired of being sick and tired in order for you to even evolve to the next level of consciousness. Like, right? Right? Okay, I'm 36. See there? Yeah. Level 1, mind. You figuring out that this goddamn mind, it got power. It works. Like the stuff that I've been saying, even though it was habitual thoughts, I've been kind of like keeping them to myself. The stuff that I was saying was going out to the cosmos. And my word can't come back to me null and void. It have to go out and accomplish that which it was sent out to do. That's number 1. Hold that thought for one moment. That's number 1. Y'all tap the screen. I'm coming. Tap the screen. Number 1.
Hey there, sorry about you.
Hi.
What's going on with that notice from the E3 about your bill? Did you see that by chance?
No, I can't talk right now. I'm live right now. You can have us come back at another time.
Well, when works best for you to stop by?
Maybe 2 hours from now. You still here?
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. That was number 1. Number 1. So then we're going to move on to number 2. Number 2 is going to be your mind and your person. Now, you done figured out that your thoughts can't come back to you null and void, but then you find out that, wait, hold up. I'm radiating this? That's what the law of attraction was saying. The law of attraction was saying that I'm getting more of it. I understood that part. But wait a minute. It's being returned back to sender? So now number 2 is mind and person. And this person has like superpowers, like, right? The person can change their mind to change their reality. So now you feel like a little bit more obligated to chill out with the crazy stuff. Now you're trying to go to the Christmas party and the Thanksgiving gathering. You know you don't want to be there, but you're going because you're trying to get chill with this, because you're realizing that your mind and your person, your thoughts and your heart space is an electromagnetic form of energy that goes out. Now you done put 2 and 2 together here. So now in this space, now what you do is, okay. I figured it out. So it's my mind and my person. So I'm gonna sit my person down. That's what I'm gonna do. I know about the law of attraction. That was number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna sit my person down and I'm gonna start meditating. I'm gonna start meditating, and I am prosperous. I am love. That's what you say. You do the meditation, like, right? The I am affirmations, and you do it. You sit there in your morning meditation for 15 minutes, like, right? A whole 15 minutes, you say, my mind and my person gonna sit here and we're gonna imagine some things. And as long as I have pure intent, I'm gonna just destroy all of that old stuff in my 15 minutes a day. And I'm gonna destroy all of that old stuff. And I'm gonna act like it wasn't there. My parents loved me. I wasn't in the orphan. They never put. I never was on child support, and I never lost nobody. I am perfect, and everything is perfect, and I'm just lovable. Nobody in reality, but I'm lovable. I'm a magnet, and I got so much money, and you do this, like, right? You in there for mindfulness, your person and your mind. So you try to start to manifest things, right? That's number 2. You trying to slow down the momentum of the mind. Sometimes you manifest, sometimes you don't, though. Yeah, that's how it ended up working. Sometimes you manifest, sometimes you don't. And you wonder, you like, man, am I something? I mean, I could really manifest with health really, really well. But that relationship though. Or I really could manifest in relationships though, but that money though. Why I can't do that one fast? I be getting instant manifestation in this area, but not in this area. Anybody? I'll be working on this. Level 2 is the mind and the person. Yes, by keeper. You there? Okay, good. The power of the thoughts. Yes, I thought I was the only person that thought those thoughts. Yeah, you thought you was the only person, but no, we on these different platforms, everybody in agreement to that. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so now you know what level you on. Some people still on level 1. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Some people just arriving to level 2, like, I just learned about manifestation. I just learned about the 369 method, and I've been writing, and I have pictures. I have my journal. I have my vision board, and all I'm doing is thinking happy thoughts. Yay! But I want to let you know that there's another level. This third level is going to be you being conscious of consciousness. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You being the observer of your mind. See, this here level and this here level 1 and level 2 require you to have or be in your body, be participating more with your body. Level 1 and level 2. Now, level 3, this one here is you spiritually tapping completely out of there. Getting out of there. Getting out of there. Did somebody scared? If you scared, say you scared. Is somebody scared? Does that make anybody feel fearful when I say getting out of there? I love that Michael says, yes, for others, but not me. Nervous. Somebody said nervous. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But I want to explain something to you though. He laughed at me. Ego death. Yeah, because that's what it's like. It's like the ego death. Like I'm literally bringing you on a journey, letting you know that the person gotta die. But not die, but die. Not die, but you got to get them out the way. You got to stop operating in this third level as if you have a person. Because for whatever your name is, let's say since King wrote that, I am King. Whatever your name is, we got to destroy your person in your consciousness. We got to destroy King. And we got to bring you back to I am. So level 3 is going to be being the observer of yourself, your mind, your thought, your way. So that means you being conscious of your consciousness. So in this level, let me tell you what your beingness is all about. It's about, you ain't got to have no intention. Nope. You got to have no intention because it's like you're going to the bosom of God. Like, right? You want to be alone in the room with God. So you don't need a body. You don't need King to go up in there because King cannot stand to be alone with God in physical form. No. You don't need no human imagination. We ain't imagining no houses. This ain't the Garden of Eden we about to go into. We going into shapeless, formless nothingness. Maybe we could call it the darkness that was on the face of the deep. Right? This is another level of consciousness. And a lot of people will call this here level stillness. So it ain't gonna be no imagination there. You okay. If you suck that level 2 of imagining, hooray for you, because you don't even need to know how to imagine when you get to level 3. Because at level number 3 ain't nothing but darkness. Now, but you can't be afraid of the boogeyman now. You gotta go through these here levels. That's what consciousness is in order for you to get to this place where you could actually clear your mind from imagination with no intentions, because we about to just be. We about to just be. And what are we gonna just be? I am. We don't have no, we're not black and we are not white. See all of that stuff, and you begin to learn as you grow in consciousness, all that black, white stuff, all that melanin popping stuff, where is that right now? Because all we are is energy now. We just the I am. That's why I say in this conscious journey, if you black, I mean, I can't afford to represent a black woman, right? But I understand. Hey, wait, hold up here, hold up. Everything has an innate ability to tap into source energy when it's ready, because all of these things are God, just vibrating at different frequencies. So here you are in your I am state of being, and this is what I mean when I say challenge your ego. Challenge that, destroy that, and keep who? We don't care who your mom and not I am being ugly king, but I felt with this in there and you could take it. Let me use this example with you. In this example, we don't care who king mama is. We don't care who king daddy is. We don't care if he saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. Like what? Who cares? We don't care how long he been on his conscious journey. Nope. We don't care about his person at all, because his person ain't even real. The only thing that's real is his I am, his energetic ability to tap into source, because that's what he, we, me, all of us stem from. I am. So he ain't I am king no more. He just I am. And so in order for him to be able to tap into this essence that I'm talking about, and the reason why we got to get rid of him as a person is simply because we need his heart space only. Thank you for the gifts. We need King to just be resting in his heart. We don't need King to be rested in his mind, because that King little busy mind have him thinking all kind of thoughts that ain't I am kind of thoughts. Matter of fact, this could be King over here. This person right here could be King that I drew. King have thoughts that's going on in his head, and King have a heart space right here, right? What I'm saying is, when we get to this here level of consciousness, I need King no longer to identify as being this person who thinks. I need King only to use this heart, and this heart space is going to connect King to this unknown space, because King's heart was developed in the unknown space. And if King in the physical reality would have something which I like to call the inner being, church people like to call it the Holy Ghost, spiritual people might even call it their ancestors. If King know of an ancestor or Holy Ghost or inner being or something said voice, if King wasn't religious at all, what I'm saying here is I want King to be that. You getting this here? I want King to be that. Sometimes I'll tell you, I hear from my inner being. Y'all heard me ever say that on the video before? That my inner being be intervening? Yeah, well, now I'm telling you, when we go to this here state of consciousness, hey guys, I'm my inner being. Yeah, I'm just my inner being. My inner being that I share with you all, talk with you all, that your inner being just stays in perfect alignment with source. Your inner being sees you through the eyes of God all the time. Yeah, I want you to do that. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gifts. You're getting this here? I'm ready for them old ways of being. Yes, level 3. Level 3 is consciousness. Being conscious of your consciousness. Yes, we graduating. That's what I'm talking about. We graduating, and I'm taking y'all on the class. For those of you who show up, and thank you, Mel, for the roses. I'm taking y'all on the class, on the journey of it, like, right? So number 1 was your mind and consciousness. Number two was your mind or your person, and you was using that human imagination. You was manifesting and all that meditation and all that cool stuff based upon pure intent. But I don't want you to do that no more. Let's go see God. Let's challenge your ego. Let's get rid of the body. Don't be scared because you ain't the body. Come on now. You ain't always had this body. I mean, you done got rid of the body many times before. But this time I just want you to set it on the side and come out of it through your mind and be conscious of your beingness and participate as being your inner being. And we're gonna go talk it up, chop it up with God. We go, like my boys be saying, we about to go Joseph with God. We're gonna be Joseph with God. And here's the benefit of Joseph with God. Not as king. I don't need that person there. I just need your I amness there. This gonna be the benefit of Joseph it or chopping it up with God. When you are chopping it up with God, King, you used to have these thoughts that was radiating around you. Some of King's trauma, some of the things that hurt King, some of the doubts, insecurities was radiating around King, right? That's why at level number 2, sometimes King couldn't manifest certain things because all the King thoughts, King, let's say King, I don't know how old you are, King, but let's say you're 40. King got 40 years of thoughts that King been thinking. And this is why King keep on, King might say he conscious, but King keep on losing jobs. Let's say that. Because somewhere in these thoughts of 40 years of thoughts, King got some kind of doubt, some kind of insecurity that King didn't fine tune just yet because meditation never made this here go away. Being able to manipulate energy, that was his superpower. Using his imagination to buy maybe a car. That didn't make this go away. That didn't make the doubt, the insecurity, or whatever is entangled in this entanglement around King go away. But when we jose it up with God as not being King no more, guess what? Guess what? Absent from the body, present with God. Right? And so when you present with God, you wipe away all of that old stuff that was identified as King. And so now, since when you go jose it up with God, now you got a new signal because going to the source, going to the unknown, to the nothingness is a higher point of energy than what King had ever been in. And so when King went over to jose it up with God for this appointed time, he was renewed. Because you cannot have an encounter with source energy and still be the same. You ain't gonna be the same King no more. Right? All because King figured it out. That King had to let this here body go. And this is really the story of the Christ conscious one. You gotta lay down that body. Like, right? This is really what the parable was saying. All about, if it be thy will, take this cup from me. You didn't take my life. I laid it down. And if I lay it down, I can pick it back up again. So all we doing through meditation practices, we know you ain't gonna get sucked into the other side. We gonna still be in the physical, but we're gonna take a trip, and they call this here quantum jumping. Anybody ever heard of quantum jumping or the quantum field? This is where God is, quantum field up here. We coming out, this here gonna be physical. Remember, I always tell you, physical is 0.01%, but we going to the quantum field. So this we going to the 99.99% of the nothingness to sit with God. Anybody ever heard of the quantum field? From one form to another. Yes. From physical King to spiritual King. Don't get it twisted now. King have been here before. King was mentioned in the biblical text. You was there before too. In the biblical text, when they say that there was darkness on the face of the deep, the atom, before we even read about Adam, it was atom. And you can get to the same atom state of being in mind through stillness and mindfulness. You challenge your ego this way by being your inner being. And when you become your inner being, which is just energy, your ancestor, which is just energy, because we be seeing you talking to that energy, and we don't ever see the energy, the person. Just like the church people that be talking to Jesus. Anybody on this live ever seen Jesus or Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Anybody ever chopped it up with Job, Jacob, Buddha, Krishna, Thor? Huh? Anybody? But everybody saying that they got a word from it. Right? Y'all never chopped it up with them people. Y'all never chopped it up with them, but we going in. We going in there. We going in there without our body, just like they ain't got a body. We ain't gonna have a body either when we go in there. But in there, in that place, in that quantum field, that's where you have the innate ability to, it's like you're sitting at the bosom of God. That's where all of your habitual emotions, your thoughts that you've been thinking for 40 years, if you king in this example, them thoughts, they gotta die. Because king left them. King stopped thinking them. And the energy is neither created nor destroyed, it's simply transformed. So the thoughts that king was thinking, because he got out of the body and stopped thinking them and went to source, they done disappeared. And king got renewed. And so now king life is going to change forevermore. King to shift his focus from being king to being I am. Go ahead on, king. Tell him I am sent you. King's health cannot stay the same. King's nervous system cannot stay the same if king ain't no longer, because he done dropped the body. Health where? He became the spirit. He became the 99.9 all through mindfulness exercises. His health has to improve. His energy has to increase. His person, his nervous system, his anxiety, his depression, all that, king gonna leave that behind. But if king don't, I want to share with you what happens to king. If king don't go here, if king don't ever, king scared. If king nervous, if kings let his reflection say, no, the boogeyman is in there, the devil's in there, don't you close your eyes. Then king gonna keep on being king. King of his own thoughts. King of his own doubt. King of his own insecurity. Because king in this life too afraid to let the person die. Let the thoughts of that person die. Right? This is a secret to consciousness. If king goes here, king gonna experience synchronicities, just like in the biblical text of Christ conscious one. The miracles that was performed by him. How people flocked to him. How he had the ability to be in so much alignment that nearly being touched healed other people. How all things, even the winds and the waves, understood them. All elemental forces understood the Christ conscious one person. I am this. Who is this man that the winds and the waves obey him? Even the entities that he will cast out that was lower frequency, they asked, hey, could you cast me out and just put me into the pig? Throw me into the swine. Because they knew him. So when we go here, it's like all of the elemental forces gonna know you. They're gonna know you by the fruit that you bear. They're gonna know you by the energy, the newfound energy that king gonna be radiating when king go up into this here place. King's brain also, going back to mine, the one that we didn't want king to bring to this here level. We didn't want king to bring his old thoughts because they were his trauma. They were part of his person. But when king go here, and leave his whole old thoughts behind. Now King's brain gonna be organized, reorganized back to its original setting. Because he in a quantum field now. Yeah, his thoughts gotta get organized. The cells of his body, the atoms, the particles, the protein, everything that makes up King. He got to get it organized. He got to get it in order, because God is a God of order and instruction. You ain't going to the source and you're going to be chaotic or wretch undone. You ain't going to the source with no gout. You go to the source and gout got to go. King got to go. The thoughts that ain't serving you got to go. Thank you. You got to be shapeless and formless. Everyone that's listening to what I'm saying today, this is your true power. This is where the true power is. The true power ain't in you being no darn king at your person. It ain't. Some people may be nervous of this here. It's okay. Sit with it. Wait for it. Wait for your nervous energy to calm down. Don't do nothing when you're afraid, because when you're fearful, you're just gonna see something that's gonna scare you even the more. But when you get to that place where you sick and tired of being sick and tired, because in this body, keeping this body, all King can get is a reason why he need to let go of this here body and practice mindfulness. It's gonna be a reason. Nobody's exempt from this thing called pain or struggles in this realm because of this, because we are all the prodigal son. One day you gotta want to come back home. So it gotta get a little gutter in that physical body for you in some shape, way, or form. You either gonna get sick, you either gonna get broke, or you either gonna have a crazy relationship that you're gonna get tired of while you participating as king. And you might cry when you tired. That's gonna make you want to seek God when you tired, and you stay there too long in that religious thing because you asking questions why, and then you're gonna want to seek spirituality, and then you begin to get conscious, and then you go to the levels of consciousness, and the third level is gonna bring you back right here. The third level of consciousness is going to equip you for stillness of the mind and prepare you to be alone in a room with God in your mind. This is what Jacob said. Jacob said, I have seen God face to face, and I have lived. August 1st, we're going beyond matter. We're going to learn step by step, question by question, everybody that participates in this, how to be the observer of my mind, how to release detachment from the physical reality. No, we ain't talking about tapping out and dying. We talking about, through mindful practices, how to turn off them thoughts that wasn't serving King in this example. Turning off the lack of good health, turning off the bad relationships, turning it off. Going back to the nothingness. What you do when you're there, what you thinking when you're there, because there's nothing. It's interesting that it takes a lot to teach the people, your person, the king people, how to stop being king and just be. But that's what we're doing here. Because at least you come as a child king, you can't make it into the kingdom. See, because that big old ego that the kings and the people, I'm not picking on you, king. I know you understand what this name. But the big old egos that people have out there in their person, what is she talking about? Let me see some references. That kind of stuff. Well, I'm a doctor, and I'm a lawyer, and I'm the CEO of bull ass. That, nah, you can't get in there. You can't get in this room acting like that. This is why in the parable, this is esoteric knowledge I'm teaching you. It is easier for the camel to get through the eye of a needle than the rich man with that big old ass ego to enter into here. Because the rich man ain't gonna want to put this here down. Like what? No, no, I ain't got time for that. What kind of cult is this? The devil's in there. I'm afraid of that. Pastor never taught me that. No, I'm not gonna do those things. I ain't talking to you. You ain't ready yet. I'm just penetrating your subconscious mind. If you the one you scared of the boogeyman, this ain't no. You just here to just get penetrated. You ain't ready to sit with God and change your life. And so here's the thing we're gonna learn on August 1st in the Beyond Matter course. We're gonna learn how to practice stillness of the mind. And I'm going to give you the tools to do every day for 7 days. Just 7 days. After 7 days of consecutively doing this here, you will want to, because like I said, we opening up a heart space. You will want to do it every day. You will delegate time aside, set time aside to do it because it feels so good. And let's go back to the first way that we got into consciousness. When we first found out about that law of attraction, what they say? How you feel. Ooh, thank you for that gift. I appreciate that. That's so beautiful. How you feel matters. So wait, you think you're gonna feel sick when you up in the next to the bosom of God? No. You're gonna feel oneness. You're gonna feel whole. You're gonna feel worthy. You're gonna feel complete. You're gonna feel the best feelings of your life. And then you're gonna bring it back and you're gonna be radiating them bad boys. You're gonna radiate them. You ain't doing nothing anyway. Some of y'all ain't going out Friday and Saturday night anyway. So why don't you chop it up with God? Why don't you increase your frequency? Why don't you let them old thoughts die? Because your life ain't changing. They keep coming back every day. Do you know we think the same thing every day of our life until we decide to go sit at the bosom of God, until we are around a higher elevated frequency? You know that? And then people be like, well, I be trying. But they don't want to tell you that, well, I did do the meditation for 15 minutes of the 24-hour day. Yeah, I had did it for 15 minutes. But then when I came out of the meditation, nobody don't say, girl, I had them habitual thoughts just like the old man. Because guess what? I picked up King. I picked up my person as soon as I got off the floor from meditating. And all of them thoughts, I gave them momentum again. They kept on coming back, and my life ain't never changed. I was just meditating for 15 minutes, but it didn't really change my life. Every damn day. Yeah. All right. So that's my supervisor. Yeah. I remember you preaching the sermon on the Mount, but we have now entered into the upper room where you're speaking to your disciples. Oh, Casper. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, we are. This is the upper room. This is the upper room. And I know everybody ain't going to be in this upper room. I know a lot of y'all ain't prepared for this yet. But you know what your purpose is when you ain't prepared for it. The biblical text talked about you when the Christ conscious one went on the mount to pray. The disciples, yeah, that'll be you. The disciples sat by the mountain and they fell asleep. See, that's the ones that's here that I'm just penetrating your subconscious mind for later. You the disciple that's going to be at the bottom of the mountain just falling asleep. Or maybe you left alive already because your attention span ain't there. You don't have the good soil just yet. I'm teaching you esoteric knowledge, how to get to know thyself, how to be one with God. I am the Father of one. If you're one with God, you got to be able to go in the room with God, as God, and just be. But you want to believe that I'm a co-creator. I'm a manifester, manifesting. If you're on this level, you believe in that thing. Oh, I'm a manifester, manifesting. I'm a co-creator. But then when you get to this level, when they say, be conscious of your consciousness, like, oh, that sounds like a lot. But you are a lot. And the only thing that you be afraid of is your own superpowers. Because you in this room.
You was here at the recreation of this simulated environment that we now call the matrix as the darkness, your carbon. That was on the face of that deep. And that's what I'm inviting you to be again. And your carbon gonna recharge you. Your carbon, just like the melanin in our body now, it's a healer. It draws others to you. It's a detoxer. It'll detox your health and your mind. It's a recharger. And it can go into different realms, just like airplanes. The tip of the airplanes, they create them using your power of you from you. But you're scared to go in other dimensions. You're scared to quantum jump in other fields. I welcome you to join us on Thursday. Today, I just wanted to briefly understand what I'm going to be talking about because like I said, y'all, I'm going to be there because I can't go back. When you have an encounter like this here with God, your life changed forever. I can't be talking to you all the time about what you're putting in your mouth. Because I know these type of things. I know what the biblical text is really talking about esoterically. I know that man should not live by bread alone. I know that if you go in this here room, it don't really matter what you put in your mouth. Just bless your food, because all is God. If you go in this here room sick, you coming out this room. I gotta say that low because I might get a little tag for saying that word. If you go up in this here room depressed, you go come out feeling good about yourself. Because it's like going home. I'm not talking about being in a sleep mode. You can't reach this here level in no sleep mode. You gotta be awake. You gotta be still. You gotta be still and know that I am God. So that's it, y'all. It's offering time. Y'all make sure y'all tap the screen. For those of you that are new to me, I am Goddess Just Be. And I'm a whole life wisdom speaker and lecturer. My website is salttheearthpub.org. If you would like to donate to me and my time and my lessons here, my Cash App is Cash App Goddess Just Be. I might stick around and answer a couple of questions that you might have because I wasn't paying attention to the comments. But my Cash App is Cash App Goddess Just Be. My Venmo is Goddess Just Be as well. And I urge you, if you want to change your health, the relationship, or the money that you have for more prosperity, we're not going into this meditation for this. But because you are going to be reorganizing your brain and setting with a higher elevated frequency during this meditation, all of those things are going to come to you because of the simple fact that if I be lifted up, then I have the power to draw all things to me. If the I amness be lifted up, not when we lift up King. If I be lifted up into here, then now because my brain is organized, because I let go of this physical king person, because I am now more spiritual, which is 99.99% of my capacity. If I be lifted up, now I got the power to draw my health and wellness to me. Now I'm whole again. Now my relationships are magnetic now, because now my heart space, because I've been here in the most powerful form of love energy, surrounded by the bosom of God with love. Now my heart space is now a magnet. But when King had all of them thoughts around him, he wasn't a magnet like he used to be. We going back home to become the magnet again. The magnet, the heart is supposed to be an electromagnetic form of energy that draw people to you. How are the chosen ones single? How are the chosen ones saying, well, I don't want to play the game? How are the chosen ones nervous and scared? The chosen one's supposed to be the magnet. The way you don't be the magnet is if you have all of them thoughts around you that ain't serving you. You gotta shut them up. You gotta clear them. You clear them by going back to the source and clearing them.
Cash App Goddess Just Be and Venmo Goddess Just Be. I'm hopeful that you all get this. Let me check out my YouTube comments over here. Yeah. I'm so late. Hey, George, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful to be here. I definitely have to rewind this. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Any questions? Any questions over here? Any questions? Thank you for the follow. Thank you all for the follow. I appreciate every last one of you. And you know, it's such a beautiful thing. Let me show y'all something. I'm not being great class. You're welcome. I will be there August 1st. Make sure you sign up, Linktree, or on my website. It's called Beyond Matter, Being the Observer. Let me tell you all something. I do this in my life, like, right? And I know these are the things that I know that I've implemented in my life, like, right? When I first started this here, the synchronicities are the craziest things that you'll see. I want to share some testimony. I'll be the testimony person. The synchronicity is so crazy and cool at the same time. Where nature yields to you. I was sitting in my car. Y'all know I love birds already, like, right? I was just sitting in my car the other day. And they had some birds. This here page about to go out in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. They had some birds that flocked to me, even sitting on top of my car, above my head, just walking on top of the car. I cried. Like they knew me. Like y'all see me on TikTok sometimes when I be in front of our house in a little rocking chair. I was just sitting there, just minding my own business, just sitting there in the chair, just doing this, right? And then the bird came and it sat right next to me. I mean, it just flew in, got on it, tucked his little feet and just sat next to me. And I'm like, okay. And I'm just rocking like that. Animals, people gives you, even on my TikTok, I wasn't even going, I got notification. I was getting so many notifications about videos that was going viral and my account increased. And they had so many people on my YouTube. And I'm like, and I was doing nothing. This restores everything. I have literally, you all know, I started this when I was pulling back on my products. Y'all, my day ones know I had about 13 products that I pulled back because I decided to do less and just really be. Ain't been promoting nothing. And getting more. Receiving more. Y'all getting bamboozled out there. If there be any content creator, hear this before I get up out of here. If there be any content creator, you need to jump on this because it's not about posting because that is equal to doing. I'm teaching you how to be. You go here and you ain't got to do all that doing because your whole presence gonna be reorganized. Everything that you put your hand to or touch is gonna turn to gold. Just like when I first came on here, y'all know it normally takes me a couple of minutes to get at least Goddess Just Be Healthy with 1,000 likes, and I'll just be stumbling. And I turned around and I had 7,300. I'm showing you my fruit here. This ain't no game. When you really get real with God, when you really get real with consciousness, you will learn what mindfulness and stillness is. And you'll go in the rooms that might seem a little bit nervous, but you're going to be glad you went up in there. Because ain't nothing but love up in there and passion up in there and joy and excitement up in there and God. And when you come out, everybody going to know that you've been in there. They're going to know you've been in there and you're going to be so at peace. You're going to be at so much freedom. But we're so free that we could choose bondage. We could choose just to stay king. Because king a doctor, because king the player, because king this in the physical reality. King ain't nothing but 0.01%, and king gonna be doing until king learns that I am. All right. I gotta get. I trust you, God. I love it. I'm telling y'all. I'm not braggadocious. August 1st, do we need to sign up for something? Yes, the link is in my link tree. It's the first button on my link tree. It's in my link tree. It's also available on my website, songbird.org. You scroll down and you're looking for a button where it says Be the Observer.
It's a picture that says be the observer. So whether you click on the link tree, which is the first button, or you go to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org, you're looking for Beyond Matter, Being the Observer course. And it's going to be on a private YouTube on August 1st. Those who sign up for it on July 31st, you're going to get the link to be present on August 1st, which is going to be the next day. Question and answer until you get it, so that you can sit into the unknown and get rid of them old thoughts that ain't serving you and change your life. And don't have to do. That's the coolest part about it. You just be. You just be. All right. All right. I'm about to get up out of here. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. I love you back, babe. A deep breath in and blow it out. One more time. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Type in the comments. Just be. Just be, just be, just be, just be, just be, just be. Just be, just be, just be. Some people doing it hard. All we doing is just be, just be. Just be still and know that I'm God. Just be. Just be still and know that I'm God. Just be. I'm teaching you how to just be still and know that I'm God. Heaven is a prepared place for prepared people. Be blessed, y'all. This video is from my heart to yours. Okay, bye.